Hello and good morning to everyone. This is Devasis Suhanti. I am welcoming you all to our Standard 7 Chapter 3 discussion. The name of the Chapter 3 it is our data handling. Actually, the chapter data handling you have already learned from your Standard 6. So in the Standard 6 many of the terms were discussed. So for which once again I am reminding which terms were discussed such that we can proceed towards our next step. Understood and not understood? So first I am reminding which things we have already learned in our last class. Listen, in our last class already we have done the discussion of the data. Remember one thing, data means the numerical information. Remember the numerical information, otherwise the pictorial facts, which represent the number, it is called as our data. So data means it is the numerical information, otherwise the number information, otherwise the information in the numeral form, otherwise in the number form, otherwise in the pictorial facts, which indirectly represent the number, it is called as our data. Understood or not understood? Suppose one of the example I am saying, I will say few of the students, you just have to go and you just have to do the checking that total number of how many family members are there in each of our students' home. Suppose one is visiting to someone's home and there got that the number of family members in their family it is 3. Thereafter one is getting suppose 4. Another family members it is 4. Another one it is 7. Another one it is 10 suppose. Another one it is 12 suppose. So thereafter, so all these our data, the collection of numerical information, these all collection we can call it as the data. Understood? Now once again understood and not understood? So data means numerical information, it is called as our data. Okay? So thereafter observation. Observation means suppose I will say one that you just have to do the work, you have to go and you just have to check each of our students family member it is how many numbers. So it means you just have to knock the door of each of your students, each of your friends of your class, and whenever you will knock then after someone will come and you just have to observe. Observe means you just have to see total number of family members it is how many in that that student's house. So for which whenever first house you are knocking and you are seeing it as the 3, so for which each of the numerical information it is called as our observation. So remember the observation means each of the numerical information it is called as our observation. So it means this one it is one observation, this one it is another observation, another observation, another observation, another observation, this one it is also another observation. Understood or not understood? Suppose anyone will say to you, can you say me that the highest observation it is how much? So here the highest observation it is our 12. Highest observation means highest numeral value it is how much. And here it is the lowest observation it is our 3. Understood or not understood? Then after primary data, next one it is our secondary data. Remember one thing, suppose I want to do the experiment. Actually, I am interested to collect the data. Actually, I am getting the data to get some of the information. Particularly for any of the experiment, actually I am in search of the data. Understood or not understood? So remember, suppose I am doing the examination. One of the experiment I am conducting. So it means suppose I will visit and I will collect the data. Otherwise I will say one of my student, otherwise I will recruit one of the agent that you have to do the work on behalf of me. So that information, otherwise that numerical information, otherwise data, it is called as your primary data. Remember, so the data collected by the investigator, who is doing the investigation, suppose he or she is collecting the data, that data it is called as your primary data. Otherwise the investigator appointing any of the agent on behalf of him or her to collect the particular information is called as our primary data. Understood? So the definition of the primary data, you just have to remember the information, otherwise the numerical information collected by the investigator, otherwise any of the agent appointed by the investigator, it is called as our primary data. Ready? And another one, it is our secondary data, the information collected from the any other source. Any other source means suppose the same experiment it was conducted by any of the other people. So from the other people which data it was collected, suppose 1 second the same data I am collecting, it is called as our secondary data. Otherwise, suppose any of the data I am collecting from the newspaper, suppose the team India players scored how much score in our last cricket match against the Pakistan. So all this information whenever we are collecting from the it may be our television, otherwise from the internet, otherwise from the newspaper, otherwise from the radio. So from all these means other source, whatever the information we are getting, all these are called as our secondary data. So secondary data means the data collected from the any of the other source, that is radio, newspaper, television. All these data we can call it as the secondary data. Ready? Thereafter, raw data. See, raw data means suppose I am knocking the door of the first 3. Thereafter another one it is 4, another one it is 7, 10, here it is 12. Suppose here I am also adding another one it is 11, another one I am adding it as the 7. See, whatever the data I got it in the original form. Here previously I did not have any plan, otherwise any knowledge to where to go and which information I have to get. So for which plainly whatever the information normally in the original form we are getting, so that one it is called as our raw data. Raw data means original form of the data, original form, how I am getting first home, second home, third home, fourth home, fifth home, sixth, seventh, eighth. Okay, so in a definite order which data I am getting whenever I am collecting in the original form, it is called as our raw data. Raw data, remember the original form of the data, it is called as our raw data. Okay, thereafter array. See, whatever the data I got, whenever the same data I am arranging in the ascending order. See, smallest one it is 3, then after it is 4, then after 4, then after 7, here it is another 7, then after 10, then after 11, then after 12. See, here all the data I have arranged in the ascending order. It may be ascending order, otherwise it may be descending order. Whenever these data were presented in the ascending, otherwise descending order, so these data it is called as our array. So the original one it is called as our raw data. Original data, whatever it was collected in which serially order, so that data it is called as our raw data. And whenever the data we are arranged in the ascending, otherwise descending order, so that collection it is called as our array. Many times the question comes, what do you mean by array? So your answering style should be array, it is the data whenever arranged in the ascending, otherwise in the descending order, so that data it is called as our array. And this one it is our original form without any change, original. Here it is after arranging in the ascending order, this one it is called as our array. Ready? So thereafter range. What do you mean by range? Remember range, so from all these data, which one it is the highest observation? It is 12. From all these data, which one it is the lowest observation? Lowest observation it is 3. So their difference it is how much? Difference it is 9. So for which 9 it is called as the range of these data. So range of the data, it is the difference between the highest observation and the lowest observation. Otherwise it is the difference between the greatest observation and the smallest observation. Understood? So you just have to remember what is the definition of the range. Range means it is the difference between the highest observation and lowest observation. Thereafter frequency. What do you mean by frequency? See, frequency means Frequency means frequency, and frequency it is always mean for the observation. Frequency it is always mean for the observation. See, here the observations are 3 it is one observation, 4 it is one observation, 3 4, then after 7 it is another observation, 10 it is another observation, 11 it is another, and 12 it is another observation. See, 3 happened for how many times? 3 happened for single times. 4 happened for how many times? Twice. 7 happened for how many times? Twice. Then after 10 happened for how many times? One times. 11 happened for how many times? Once. 12 happened for how many times? It is your one. Listen, happening otherwise occurrence of the observation for how many times, that one it is called as the frequency of the observation. Actually, frequency means frequency of the observation. It will always be how many times the observation occurred. How many times? 3 occurred for how many times? Single time. So frequency of 3 it is 1. Barambarata. In Odia it is called as your Barambarata. How many times it is repeated? How many times it is repeated? So 4 it is repeated for twice. So for which here it is the frequency it is 2. 7 happened for 2 times, for which the frequency of the 7 it is our 2. So it means a frequency definition you just have to remember. Frequency of an observation, it is the number of times that observation occurred. Otherwise the number of the observation repeated for how many times? Otherwise the observation repeated for how many times, that one it is called as the frequency of that observation. Okay. Now we will do the discussion of the organization. Organization means suppose I am writing this one only 7, 11, 3, 4, 4, 7, 10, then after 12. Suppose I am writing just like this. Whether anybody can understand it properly, which information does it represent? So whenever I am writing just like this, one cannot easily understand what I have written. So organization means whenever I am putting all the information in one of the table, just like 7. Suppose Ramo, first home it is Ramo, then after Samo, then after Sita, then after Gita, then after Mita. Suppose I am writing. Okay, and Ramo, the number of family members it is 7. Samo 11, then after 3, then after 4, then after 4. Whenever I am making one of the table, otherwise the data, whenever I am keeping it properly within the table, so that one it is called as our observation. Organization of the data. So organization of the data, it means whenever all the data I am keeping it properly within the table, so that one it is called as our organization of the data. Why we are keeping it in the table? Because whenever I am keeping it within the table, it is easy to understand. It is easy to understand. Understood or not understood? Then after frequency distribution table. See, frequency distribution table means what? See, frequency distribution table related thing also it was taught to you. Frequency means see, frequency distribution table means actually it was said to you, suppose one of the numerical information you are getting just like this 1 1 2 3 2 4 5 6 1 3. Suppose you are getting the data, it is in the in this form, and for a better understanding I want to keep it within the table. But see here, many of the observation it is repeatedly happening. It is repeatedly happening. To get a better knowledge, to get a better understanding, it will always be better that we have to keep them within the frequency distribution table. And in the frequency distribution table, it was said the table which has 3 columns. One it is for different observation. Next one it is said for tally marks. Then after, next one it is called as our frequency. So in the left side, I have to write down the different observation in the ascending, otherwise in the descending order. See, different observation. First one, smallest one, it is 1. Then after it is our 2. Next one it is our 3. Next one it is 4. Next one it is 5. Next one it is 6. See, from the beginning we will start checking. 1 happened for 1 means 1 bar. Another times repeated means 2 bar. Then after 2 happened for 1 means 1 bar. 3 happened for 1 times means here it is 1 on the right to the 3. Then after 2 means another bar. Then after 4, 1 bar. 5 it is 1 bar. 6 it is 1 bar. Another 1 it is 1 bar. Here it is 3, it is another bar. Suppose once again 2, 2, 1 are there. So it means here it is 1 bar. Whenever fifth number of times it will come, so it means you have to draw it diagonally. So that no need to once again count just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here it is the bundle. It means it is the bundle of 5. So for which by closing your eyes you can write by seeing the bundle 5, then after 2, then after 2, then after 1, then after 1, then after 1. And here to check whether any of the observations are missed, otherwise everything you have written properly. So for which the total frequency you have to calculate 5 to 7 to 9, 10, 11, 12. So here it is the total frequency, it is 12, which it is also same as the total number of observations. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So whenever you are getting that the total number of observation, it is also same as the total frequency. So it means our frequency distribution table, it is perfectly you have done. No information by mistakenly it is missed. Okay, so all this you have written it perfectly. Okay, so all these things already we are taught to you in our last class. Okay, and also thereafter it was said to you what do we mean by statistics, and it was said statistics is the branch of the mathematics. Statistics is the branch of the mathematics which dealt with the study of the data. It's means a collection of the data. First remember, collection of the data, then after organization of the data, then after representation of the data, analysis of the data, then after the interpretation of the data. Another thing you just have to remember, actually the collection of the data, collection, organization, then after analysis, then after interpretation of data, all these things happening under which branch of the mathematics? So that branch name it is called as statistics. Otherwise, plainly one can say actually statistics is the one branch of the mathematics where we are getting the knowledge of the data. Otherwise, data related study we are doing under which branch of the mathematics? That branch name it is called as our statistics. Ready? So all these we are already taught. Another thing, new thing we are going to learn by using the central tendency. See, just like you just have to remember, suppose many more data are there. Suppose here it is the collection of data are here. See, suppose here it is the collection of a data it is here. Suppose it is the data are 1, then after 2, then after 3, then after 4, then after 1, 2, then after 3. Understood or not understood? So here it is a group of a data it is there. Collection of the data it is given. Just like actually the central tendency means from these you have to say me which value, tell me a single value which will represent this collection. Actually central tendency means from this collection you have to choose one of the value which represent the total data. Just like from our country, whenever we are talking about Narendra Modi in the international level, so it means Narendra Modi represents India. Talking about the Narendra Modi, it is also same as the talking about our India. And in the same way, talking about Imran Khan means Pakistan PM, it is also same as the talking about the Pakistan. In the same way, whenever a collection of the data it is there, so from this I have to select one of the number which will represent all these data. From all these, on behalf of all these data, one of the number at anyhow we have to find so that that number will represent that one. So this one it is called as our central tendency. Central tendency. So just like this, it will help us to compare. Suppose here it is another group, it is there 1, 7, 3, 8, 7. Suppose anyone will say that which data it is the highest one, which data it is the more, which data it is the more one. Okay, so whether this value it is more, otherwise this value it is more. So how to check? By checking their central tendency. And remember, central tendency can be checked by three measurement. By three measurement, one it is mean, another one it is our median, next one it is called as our mode. So this chapter actually basically deals with the three things: mean, then after median, then after mode. So first I want to do the discussion about the mean. Remember, mean means just 1 minute. Remember, actually mean it is also same as the arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean also it is called as our average. Otherwise it is called as our average mean. So mean in another word it is called as our arithmetic mean. Also it is called as your average. Otherwise average mean also it can be said. Remember, suppose one number it is given 1, then after 2, then after 3, and it is asked that you just have to find out the mean of these data. Mean of these data. Remember, mean of this data means here it is one observation, another observation, another observation. So for which here you have to add all the observation. Add all the observation, divide by total. How many observation? The number of observation it is 3. So for which 3, 2, 5, 1, 6. So it means 6 divided by 3, which is equal to your 2. Ready? So it means here just like here it is the 3 number of observations were there, and it was said to you the formula to get the arithmetic mean. It is our sum of the observation divided by total number of observation. So for which remember the formula for the mean is sum of the observation divided by total number of observation. So the formula of the mean it is the sum of the observation divided by total number of observation. Suppose anyone will say to you that you just have to find out the mean of first 5 whole number. First 5 mean of the first 5 whole numbers. So first 5 whole number means the first 5 whole number starts from 0, then after 1, then after 2, then after 3, then after 4. First 5 whole number ready. Then after the formula to get their mean, it is equal to sum of the 5 whole number. Sum of the first 5 whole number, it means 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 5. Here it is 4, 3, 7 to 9, 1 equal to 10, which is equal to 10 divided by 5, which is equal to 2. So it means 2 is that number, otherwise 2 is one of the number from this which will represent the group of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Understood or not understood? Suppose another example I am giving. Suppose two friends are there, and the age of one friend it is 11 years and another one his age is 13 years. And it is asked that you have to find out the average age of the two students. Average age of the two students, otherwise the average age of the two students. Okay? Average, otherwise mean of the two ages. So the formula is sum of the observation. It means 11 plus 13 divided by how many in a number? 2. So for which divided by 2? which becomes 24 divided by 2, which is equal to 12. So 12 is the mean of the age of the two friends. Understood or not understood? So today you just have to remember the formula. In my next class we will do the discussion of our first exercise, few of the questions. Okay, so thank you, have a nice day.